So the way I work in terms of letting go is when you, after the induction, which is basically, just pretend you're a little boy and I'm going to tell you a good night story. Let your fantasy go wild, let your imagination go crazy. And then we go, deep breathing, establishing a sense of calm and safety. And then you go into a deepening. So at that point, 20 minutes go by and you are really, really relaxed. Then what I ask my clients, or what I did with my father, I told them to envision a big number 8, the thing that comes after 7, before 9.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Have you? Yeah, it's one of those things. And visualize himself in one circle, and in any way, shape, or form that's comfortable for him. Maybe he's laying down, maybe he's on a mountaintop somewhere in the Alps, which would be typical. It's just in a comfortable setting. And then in the other circle of the 8, I wanted him to, in any way that made sense for him, he can give it noises or sounds or colors or objects or names or, whatever. All these negative things from the past, the bad memories,
right,
the painful moments, the embarrassment, the rejection, the abuse, the pain, and because I know him really well, I kind of knew which situations and moments and childhood days to touch on. So he put that all in that other circle. And, you kind of back off and you're quiet and you let them go through the process. And you can see a physiological response, as their things are twitching and,
right,
they're
the
actually...
wheels are turning, right, inside.
Very,
yeah,
very much. And when they're done, you have them trace the 8 until they fully comprehend the separateness
in
of
your
the
thoughts,
two circles,
right?
in their thoughts,
Sure.
in their mind. And then I ask them to imagine that somebody that they really care about or respect, it could be Jesus, it could be an angel, it could be, mom, just somebody that they love, appears and is handing them a big tool, like a pair of scissors. And then I ask them to visualize themselves walking to the middle of the 8 and watch themselves, and if they can't visualize them, think of themselves, even hearing themselves cutting that 8 in half. And then I guess the trick is to, without any emotion, without spending any energy, to just let that other circle drift away.
Compartmentalizing all of that negativity.
Yeah.
Letting it go.
Letting it go. So it's carried, the other circle is being carried away by the wind, right into the sunset, where the rays of the evening sun absorb all the negativity, all the pain.
Beautiful.
All of that. Then you have them go back into their circle. And I ask them to imagine that they're pulling up the edges so that they're enclosed in a perfect sphere. And depending on their religious beliefs, my father is very religious, so I asked him to imagine that, God and Jesus are filling his circle with light and love and energy. And just, sit in that strength, sit in that love and that light, and then expanding that circle to the right, to the left, to the front, the back, up and down, making it bigger and expanding it, and just realizing that this divine light can heal old scripts, it can quiet the chatterbox, it can neutralize negative thinking, the love can heal old wounds, it's the power, you can feel it pulsating, this is your strength, this is where you're home, this is where you're connected, this is your essence,
sure,
here you're whole and safe and pure, and then sit in that power, sit in that light, and know it's always with you, and then you project into the future. Now that you've let go of all of that, the man that you really have been wanting to be all your life, there's nothing in your way now. So you can go out and you can be who you want to be. You can live the life you want to live. And the technique, sometimes the emotional response is they just burst into tears.
Right.